What's going on, guys? This is JT. Let me tell you something. Why is the American Silver Eagle premiums going to still be high this year? Well, I'm going to go over some points that I found out in a Kitco article. Now, the American Silver Eagle is one of my favorite coins to make a coin ring from. It's probably one of the first big sellers I had on my page. The problem is that the coin became too expensive for me to buy. And it was hard for clients to say, hey, which coin am I going to buy from your repertoire? So quarters, half dollars, and you had the $1, which was the American Silver Eagle, which is a beautiful coin ring, but a more beautiful coin. People are turned off by the price of the premium. I never knew exactly why the premium was so high on the American Silver Eagle until I checked out this article from Kitco. It came out January 13th, and I want to share that article with you today. Now, there's been a lot of speculations on exactly why the American Silver Eagle was so expensive, right? And I just thought maybe it was a shortage of silver, maybe because of the pandemic. There was have to be a reason why we had to pay like $45 above spot for the American Silver Eagle, right? So as I sip my coffee on January 13th, I checked out this article that I want to share. Here we go. And some of the points that were made in this article by Niels Christensen, this is why you will see high premiums on American Silver Eagles, okay? Well, American Eagle silver coins in 2023. He focused in this article last year, right? Last year, the U.S. Mint sold slightly less than 16 million 1-ounce American Silver Eagles, a drop of 43.5% from sales more than 28.2 million coins sold in 2021. That's a drastic drop. 43.5% drop. Now, sales of American Eagle coins dropped to the lowest level since 2019. Now, one thing I heard in the stacking community about the American Silver Eagles was people were not even buying one, or usually people buy 20, or some people buy a monster box, for investments to store their money. But the premiums were just crazy. So everyone was turning their head to these prices. Now, this article goes on to say, however, analysts note that the reduced sales weren't due to lack of investors' interest. Now, we were still interested in buying silver. Analysts have reported solid global demand for silver bullion throughout 2022. An indication of investors' interest has been a record high premiums for American Eagle coins pushing above 70%. That's crazy. Now, even though the U.S. Mint has been having low sales for the American Silver Eagle, one mint that's been skyrocketing in profit and demand, that's been the Perth Mint. The Perth Mint has been doing great. So the article goes on and states, with U.S. Mint reportedly disappointing sale numbers for 2022, the Perth Mint saw record sales more than 23 million ounces. So the Perth Mint, not everyone's doing bad. The Perth Mint has stepped up and they're doing record numbers. Now, someone added some light to this article, and this is what I made the video for. Michael Fuljenz. I hope I pronounced his name correct. I'm going to try it again. Michael Fuljenz, I think that's his name, president of Universal Coin Bullion and chair of the National Coin and Bullion Association, the American Silver Eagle Sales Committees, he states, one of he states is that the U.S. Mint has a systemic issue. It's not that we don't have any silver. It's not that silver is low. It's a systemic issue that the U.S. Mint has. And you know what that is? The U.S. Mint buys its silver blanks from private mints. I had no idea. I had no idea. Now we got Michael M. in the chat and Hidden Numesis. Welcome. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me for this live stream, Coffee with JT. Now, I wanted to focus on what Michael stated. The systemic issues that the U.S. Mint had was that they bought their silver blanks from private mints. This could be a reason, or the number one reason, why the Silver Eagles premiums were so high. What do you think? So Michael goes on to state that he said this is a systemic issue impacting the production and supply of the American silver bullion coins. He added that these issues could continue to persist in 2023, which means consumers will continue to face persistently high premiums. There you go right there. Michael goes on to say that the biggest problem is that the mint buys blanks from private mints. Blanks are silver discs that are then transformed into coins. Anyone who goes to the U.S. Mint main YouTube page will see how they produce the coins. They create the dies and the whole production area before it's sent out to us, banks, and abroad, right? So the U.S. Mint either needs to start making their own blanks or be more competitive and pay more or loosen their conditions when it comes to buying them. If the Mint had more blanks, they would probably have sales matching 2020 and 2021, and premiums would not have risen about $3 over spot silver price to $14 over the spot silver price in 2 years. So this is one of the main focuses that I found out in this article, and I'll leave this article below in the description. Guys, did you know that the U.S. Mint did not, did you know that the U.S. Mint purchased their blanks, silver blanks from other mints, other private mints? I had no idea. So the thing is this. The problem wasn't that silver was, we had less silver. That was the issue that a lot of people were saying, oh, silver demand is, we don't have enough silver inside out, so this is the reason why the prices are high, or is the reason why silver is high is because of the pandemic. All bullcrap. This article from Kitco states that it's because the U.S. Mint buys the blanks from other places. Okay, so I'm going to leave this article because it goes on to the more deeper detail, but it states what the main systemic issue is. The U.S. Mint buys blanks from private mints, and you can read it for yourself. I won't labor you with the long reading. But guys, I'm JT from JT Coin Ring. Thanks for joining me for this cup of coffee. Guys, go to jtcoinrings.com to go check out what I have, what rings I sell. If you want to support the channel by any way, please do it by Cash App, which is right here. Where is that? Right here above, or go to jtcoinrings@gmail.com and drop a PayPal. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for joining me for this short 10-minute live stream. I'll be doing more. Just want to come up and pop up some news. The thing is, this is why you will see high premiums for American Eagles silver coins in 2023. Guys, take care. Love you. Hit Nemesis, Michael M. And those in the chat, hit the like button on your way out. Take care. Talk to you next time.